Mr. Speaker, sir, reply to star question 38. Sir, they were all physical achievements of the projects being implemented under the Smart City missions at the end of July 2025 is 77.81%, and the detailed physical achievements of each project is as per statement placed on the table of the House.
Remember? Arden?
Sir, we know that Smart Cities is the mission launched by the Government of India 2015, sir, with an aim to enhance and improve the quality of life for the citizens through better healthcare, education, public services, safety and security of the citizens, environment, so on and so forth. So when I look at the components and the projects in this list provided by the government, sir, I could not see any project that will reflect, the attempt of the government to improve healthcare, education, safety and security measures and the environment. Whereas the concentration of the government seems to be on the commercial complex. So therefore, sir, may I know the priorities that are prescribed under this mission, sir?
Mr. Speaker, sir, yes, it is a fact that in the first phase, maybe this project laid down is exactly, there is no hell and all this. So I would like to inform to you, Mr. Speaker, sir, in the phase 2, when the Smart City 2.0 started, so we are priority on this. We are trying to post this important project like what he exactly mentioned. Yes, even all these other projects is important, but yes, we already discussed in the department in the next phase of Smart City projects. So we are propose all this in like health sector, water sector, all this important sector. We are already discussing in the department presently.
So, according to this reply, the minister, the government has replied that the supply and installation of open-air gyms outdoor at various locations in Shillong has been completed. So may I know exactly the location of these open-air gyms and the total cost of the project?
Mr. Speaker, sir, the total cost project is 5 crores. So, and the places location is one is in Governor House Complex, and it's Mauprem Playgrounds, and Jayao Siap Community Halls, and in Suwats Lakes, in Wahingdok School Playgrounds, Arya Vidyalaya Secondary School, Jalupara Shillongs, and Laban Assamese Higher School Secondary Madan Labans, and Maukar Christian Higher Secondary School, Maukar, and Malki Presbyterian Secondary School, Malki, and Shillong Public Schools, Lai Mukra.
Next question, please.
Sir, may I request the Honorable Minister to repeat the reply as far as the one open gym at Jayao, where exactly?
Jayao Siap Community Halls.
Sir, I think the Minister is contradicting because in this reply, the answer is supply and installation of open-air gyms, outdoor. So how is it that this outdoor will come under the Jayao Indoor Stadium?
Mr. Speaker, sir, because this is the place, so actually it's not mentioned whether outside or inside, but it's the place is in Jayao, so I will examine this matter. If it is not, but exactly it's the outdoor gym. But as per location mentioned here, it's Jayao Siap Community Halls. Maybe outside compound, I'm not very sure with this. I'll try to find it out.
Okay, thank you. So, another question. With reply to the progress and status of smart city projects, serial number 7, in connection with the construction of commercial complex at Polo. So the physical progress has been shown 100% completion. So, and the minister, I have put a question on this issue also, replied that till today, it has not been operationalized. So may I know when this complex will be operationalized? And the total number of stalls in this complex?
Mr. Speaker, sir, yes, recently Honorable Minister of Finance has inaugurated, but now it is in the process of operationalize, and the total number of shops as per proposed in the DPR is 109, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Speaker,
Hello,
sir.
please.
I'd like to know from the Honorable Minister about this number of projects which have been claimed to have been completed, where physical progress is shown as 100%. May I know from the Honorable Minister whether a proper, by any designated authority mandated for the purpose, whether quality auditing of the works completed have been done?
Yes, Mr. Speaker, sir. Yes, Mr. Speaker. Department is monitoring from time to time during the execution, so when we give the completion report, everything is in order.
So may I know from the Honorable Minister the outcome of this, result of this quality monitoring, quality auditing done by the concerned authority?
Mr. Speaker, sir, yes, the report of this technology, so actually the record is not with me, but it has been done by department. So for this particular question, I require notice, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Mr. Speaker, sir, then you'll lay it on the table of the House, as per the rule. Mr. Speaker, sir, in respect to the item of work in serial number 13, the construction of Shillong Business and Tourism and Cultural Center at Police Bazaar. Is it a fact that the project was implemented by a PMC? The PMC created for the purpose?
Sir, projects implemented by MUDA agency, not PMC, it's by MUDA agency. MUDA is the implementing agency for this project.
Mr. Speaker, sir, we may recollect the same issue was discussed in this August House in the last session. And there were some informations which were sought in the August House. In course of the reply, Minister has been asked on certain areas of concern and informations related thereof. But he has sought for time. But as per the rule, the same information has to be furnished to the Honorable Member within 30 days. If not, then extended for another 30 days. I have not received these replies, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Mr. Speaker, sir, so point is noted, so I will do the needful, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Mr. Speaker, sir, in regard to this implementation of these projects under the Smart City projects, last discussion, I dwelt upon the issue of alleged huge role of salaries paid for the CEO and the employees of the Shillong Smart City Limited or whatever entity was created for the purpose. May I get a clarity on that?
Mr. Speaker, sir, so the detail of how the CEO study and all the employees is not with me, Mr. Speaker, presently. So I require the notice for this because it's a long thing. So all the detail about the salaries and the draw by the CEO and the employee of the Smart City, so it's not with me right now. So I will place on the table of the House. I'll furnish to the honourable member as per request.
Mr. Speaker, sir, we are still in session. Today is Wednesday, tomorrow is Thursday, and day after is Friday, the last day. So we hope that we will get this reply during this session, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Yes, sir.
Pardon, you still have some couple of questions,
Yes, sir.
supplementary questions left.
Yes, sir. Sir, may I know from the Honorable Minister the process of allotment of these stalls in Polo Complex?
Mr. Speaker, that is, we are on the process of finalization, so only then I'll be able to inform on what system of process of allotment. So we are in the process of finalizing the system now.
I think the reply is not,
Mostly it's through tendering only, but since the process is still under process, so maybe not appropriate for me to tell exactly what it's about.
I'll just add some. So I'd like to supplement Honorable Deputy CM's reply. Sir, just for the knowledge of the House, we had gone for a tendering process where we had worked towards actually tendering out the entire building so that we would have just one tenant, then that a particular person could then reallot it to others. But we did not get any bidders at that point in time. And therefore, we had to then now work out the entire process of seeing now how can we make it maybe more practical and more feasible. So therefore, now as Honorable Deputy CM has been mentioning, that we are now trying to work out on what could be the best way. Should we go floor-wise? Should we go shop-wise tendering? Because there are pros and cons to all of that. So very soon, as mentioned, we will be finalizing that and it should be done. But we have been working on this. We have tried it once. We tried to do the whole building so that we don't have to go through the whole process of allotting, or tendering every shop. But now, as I said, we did not get response at that point in time from anybody. There was not a single bidder. So we are hopeful now that once we break it down, maybe we should get response. But I think in a nutshell, sir, this will be done on a purely tendering process. It's a commercial property. We as a government would want to see that we get maximum revenue out of it. So it will be done in a proper commercial and a tendering process.
so,
The last question, please.
so in that case, does the government not contradicting the aim and objective of the mission? When the aim and objective of the mission is to address the aim at providing, enhancing the quality of life. So that complex would have been a blessing to many unemployed youths. So why the government is not taking the responsibility to deal directly with those youths instead of outsourcing the entire complex?
Sir, enhancing the quality of life is the general purpose. And you can use those words in any context that you would want. But in the larger context of things, a smart city is supposed to improve the overall facilities by the use of better technology, by the use of having better infrastructure. And that is what the context of improving the overall life is indicating towards. Sir, as a government, obviously, there are pros and cons to whatever we do. Now, if we were to select individuals, then there would be a counter argument to say that why isn't government doing it in a tendering process and why is government losing out revenue? If you don't do it in that way, then the counter other argument comes in. So therefore, sir, in a process where we are looking at a large investments that's been made by the central government and the state government, we have to look at the commercial aspect of things and look at how we can maximize the overall revenue. And sir, this was the only project that we were doing for the employment and the livelihood of the youth. Then I would agree that yes, we need to look at this and look at how we can support. But there are multiple projects, sir. Multiple avenues for employment creation are being done. But this project being a project which is commercial in nature, a project which has been funded by the central government and state government, we are also bound to look at the commercial aspects of things and see how we can generate maximum revenue out of this. And hopefully, sir, when we get revenue out of this, that revenue then can be further invested in other forms of livelihood, sir. So there will always be pros and cons. There will always be plus and minus. We could always argue it from one point of or the other point of view. But as I said, this being a commercial project, this being in a location where we have to follow, government has to follow a procedure. And therefore, we found that the best procedure is to go for a tendering process so that we can raise maximum revenue out of this project. And for livelihood creation, as I said, sir, multiple projects are happening in different parts of the state and multiple programs are being run by different departments, sir.